Ain't too many good women out there. When my feelings get involved, seem like I fail. I don't even know why I care. I'd rather get a couple cocktails. Ain't too many good women out there. When my feelings get involved, seem like I fail. I don't even know why I care. I'd rather get a couple cocktails.
Rolling through the city with a dime peasy, rolling on a pilly, feeling like I'm worth a couple of millies. I feel a little pimpish, I might go scoop up another brizzy. Ain't no might in it, I did it. Let's continue to slide through the city. My dogs probably already at the bar popping bottles. That's why they ask me where the chicks at. I'm in here with 2 models. They with me tonight, but I'ma have to return them tomorrow. They both got some soft shell bodies, meeting both of them taco. Okay, shouters, let's go. Look at the way that their booty's moving all on the floor. Got me feeling like Busta Rhymes, baby, give me some more. Okay, little shouters, y'all can do what you wanna. I'm about to go kick it with my dogs in the corner. BMG in that VIP bank like the no limit tank. Couldn't get the 44 in the door, got in with a shank. That's just in case, we just chillin' though. We up in this bitch so deep when I peeps, we can shoot a whole scene for a video. All of them drinks on the table, knowing I ain't no drinker. I'ma just get a light cocktail, where's my waiter? I'm feeling so fresh and so clean, I see my reflection off in the mirror. Ready to give both of these chicks the deal like a pickle. I ain't stingy, they can blow on the instrument like a fiddle. They both got big old booties, tutti fruity like a pack of Skittles. Y'all can put me in the middle like a lizard, I blend in with them. I make both of them nutty. Tonight we all cutty buddies. Why? Cause
ain't too many good women out there. When my feelings get involved, seem like I fail. I don't even know why I care. I'd rather get a couple cocktails. Ain't too many good women out there. When my feelings get involved, seem like I fail. I don't even know why I care. I'd rather get a couple cocktails.
I'm posted, with a drink on ice, thinking about that chick I ghosted. For really though, for good reason. All that she knew about was hot girl season. That was the wrong car to put the keys in. I'm out the way though. It's kinda hard to find a good one that'll have you hooked on her love, her kids, her hug. Fell down, got up. That's just a part of the process for you to digest the feeling inside. You really should try to chill when the feeling arises, cause she got a million disguises. Thinking about that shit had me nauseous. I should just ride with this vibe. Is it live? Is it not? If I try, will it stop? I don't know. Time pass, numbers change. I can thirst for another drill, but this is not the Hunger Games. All facts. I fall back to get a bird's eye view of what's happening. Chilling right now, I'm relaxing. Usually I take my drink straight. Tonight I'm trying to mix it up a bit. I'm on some smooth shit. I'm looking for a rare breed to match me, so we can link up. We endangered species. I know. There's not a lot of good ones out there. I know. But we gonna see.
Ain't too many good women out there. When my feelings get involved, seem like I fail. I don't even know why I care. I'd rather get a couple cocktails. Ain't too many good women out there. When my feelings get involved, seem like I fail. I don't even know why I care. I'd rather get a couple cocktails. Yeah.
Back again.
We in this bitch. Welcome, man. Welcome to Big Business Podcast. It ain't big business. We ain't talking about it, man. You already know, man, what's happening, my bro.
And we're going to talk about it. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about it.
Believe it.
D-Love, what's good? Crucial in there with the... What's good?
Yo!
Yeah.
What's happening, man? Hey, 2 days in a row, man. 2 days in a row. We
was up here live, man. Chopping about Michael. Yeah.
We haven't checked out the live, which, you know, people here, but, you know, we got some replays.
Yeah.
Go check it out, man. And definitely go listen to the three-time Grammy winner, Killer Mike, man. He dropped.
That's the sweep sounds.
The sweet. That was a sweet.
That was sounds. Yeah.
How they say on the I ain't even got it over here. But anyway, I was gonna drop a bomb for Michael, but we can give an applause. Yeah, salute. Killer Mike, man. But yeah, we in the building, man. We ain't go talk your head off. We gonna go ahead and get straight to the goddamn business, like we always goddamn do. Y'all know what it is. Let's do it.
One time, let me pop my shit, man. Big talk. They done got me pissed off. This $40 bottle ain't no crystal. I ain't perked up in a minute, back to business, about to lift off. Bitch, I'm talking big talk. They done got me pissed off. This $40 bottle ain't no crystal. I ain't perked up in a minute, back to business, about to lift off. Bitch, I'm talking big talk.
Yeah. Yeah, BBP episode 30. Damn.
Big 30. Big 30 on them.
Damn.
Big
30 age, nigga. Shit.
I seen Joe Buttons on 230. I said, shit. Hey, is what we getting there.
Hey, he do. You know what? And I don't even know how often he go live, but hey, we coming, Joe. Don't fuck around and find out and see us on the goddamn beach. I'm telling you, nigga.
Yeah.
It's the beginning, man. It's just the beginning.
D-Love say congrats, episode 30. Thank you, D-Love.
Appreciate it, love.
It's kind of a milestone. I guess every time we hit a 10, you know, we get shouted out. Shit.
Most definitely. But we're going to go ahead and crank this goddamn thing up,
Go
man.
ahead.
You know, we're going to start the show off, and Jizzle has no idea about this mystery topic we're going to touch. This is a mystery topic. It is, but it ain't.
Okay. Because
I actually shared this in our group chat, but nobody said anything. So I was like, okay, don't say nothing. I'm still going to talk about it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play this little video.
I think I know what it is.
It's about 3 minutes long.
Okay, let's get it.
But I still want to play it all. And then we're going to chop it up because I got some things I want to say about this, man. So let's get it, man.
It's PLIES, right?
Tell them what it used to be.
There used to be Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy was my
Trick. I could
Trick
get.
was my favorite.
I like PLIES too. I got a hit with PLIES that we got in the record. So I wouldn't disrespect.
Trick was my favorite. Then now it's PLIES.
Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Are we talking about your favorite rappers today, or are we talking about your top 5 all time?
I'm talking about all time.
So PLIES,
yes.
Is he's in the top 5 or he's number 1?
No, it's number 1.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
right. PLIES will tell you, don't do that. Self, don't do that to me. Don't you do that to me. Come on, bro.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you that. So this is also gonna be along with the earbuds.
Okay.
Right? I want you to listen to PLIES' first album. Right, The Real Testament.
Of course.
All right, I want you to listen. I want you to listen to that first album also. You understand? But I want you to listen to Cube first.
Okay.
Right?
So I like this.
Just being honest with you, right? Because I think with me, a certain records, I guess, generates, to a person. So when I say that, meaning, right, I listen to Nas's Illmatic.
You telling me DJ motherfucking Self, one of the hottest DJs in the nation, and I want you to answer this yes or no if you don't mind.
Okay.
You are telling me that you think PLIES is a better rapper than Brooklyn's own Jay-Z?
Yes. Let me tell you why.
We just went viral, guys. We just broke the internet, guys. We just broke the internet, guys. PLIES over there like.
Because of the things that PLIES says resonate to me.
Okay, I gotta do this. Let's do this. I'm sorry. I know I've never experienced something like this before.
Yeah.
Give me a profound 4 bars from PLIES. Just give me a profound 4.
So he got a song called, right? He got a song called One More Time, right?
Okay.
And again, that relates to me, right? He got a song. He said, I know you caught me cheating and you tired of me lying. I'll be honest with you, baby. I know I crossed the line. But can we please one more time?
So that's better than I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry.
Because I never sold drugs. I'm not a drug dealer. I never
that's
sold
a love
drugs.
song.
But listen what I'm trying to explain to you. But he's talking about a hustler. He's a hustler talking about a girl. I never sold drugs.
You from Brooklyn, bro?
That's fine. I'm from a good part of Brooklyn.
Oh my God.
He repped though. I like how he repped this shit. Like he didn't try to be. He didn't fold. I like that.
So don't get it twisted. I'm not a fucking idiot to ever say Buzz is a better rapper than Jay-Z. I
Right.
would never ever say no shit like that. But I wanted to play that clip because when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to really anything in entertainment, like sports, actors, actresses, it doesn't matter. Rap, R&B, we like to say who is better than who is the GOAT, who is the greatest. So when I heard this argument, I could not disagree with Buddy and how he felt, because y'all know my favorite rapper is Tip, and I put Tip over a lot of people.
Right.
For me, Tip is over Pop. That's for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might say, man, you crazy as fuck for saying that. No, the fuck I ain't. What Tip rap about, I can relate to. And regardless, I still feel Tip is a better rapper anyway. That's just my opinion. So I gotta ask Jizzle, because I know you like a couple of artists that's not even fucking known, and that's who you rather listen to.
Right.
So tell me how you feel about what you just saw.
I think I hate to do this, but if T.I. had a New York accent, would you like him as much?
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Well, I say that because of what he said in the interview. It was more like he just likes. It's almost like I kind of took from it like he likes the whole essence of what he's doing more than him, type of thing. Because there's no way we could say he's better. But look, when it come down to it, if T.I. didn't have that Georgia slang, that ATL Georgia, what do we do, Foolio slang in him, and he said all the words, the same words with the same beats, but he had a whole different type of lingo, didn't use the same slang as a Georgia nigga, a Georgia black man, excuse me. Then I say that to say, because a lot of the times, like I'm able to, when it comes to these other dialects and things, because it's a whole world around it. So you're used to that. You gravitate towards that. Before, if I send you a song from someone from New York, it better be a no-name New York it better be the best song they did in their career, and then you'll like it. But if I just send, something, it'll be the same context, like Killer Mike. Killer Mike is not the craziest rapper, bro. I'm just put it to you but he talked that shit that you understand, that you relate to, because y'all from the same place, y'all from the same region. The lingo, all of that is parallel, so you gravitate towards that. But if I send you a N.A.B.J song, or if I send you a Ransom song, and he's talking about the same thing Killer Mike talking, it don't translate the same. That's all,
That was real fucking smooth of you, my brother. I have to give you, hey, I swear to God, I told you, man, he's the best debater in the fucking world, man, I swear. But to respond to that, yes, the slang, the lingo, it does play a part in why I like Tip. But one thing you got to understand is I feel like Jay-Z is one of the greatest rappers of all time. I would not put Tip above Jay-Z. I can't do that. I'd be fooling myself, bro. So let me say that first. Who is my favorite rapper? T.I. Jay-Z's not my favorite rapper, but he's one of them. Who's a better rapper? Jay-Z. Is because Jay-Z, he's a barsmith. He teaches as well when he raps, especially nowadays.
Right.
Of course, back in the day, he was talking that street shit just like Tip was.
In which his street credibility has been questioned along the way. I would just throw that out, but my bad, cutting you off.
Well, I mean, I didn't do no background history on Jay-Z. We know what Tip did. Tip stayed in fucking trouble. He stayed in trouble when he got in the game. But yes, I think it's fair for any person that's a fan of hip hop or any type of genre of music to like who they like because it resonates with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I do music and I got a certain fan base who like the type of music I do. It doesn't make me great. It just make me great for them because of what I talk about and how I deliver my message. So
right.
I didn't find nothing wrong with what Buddy said. I don't agree with Jay-Z Plies being better than Jay-Z. I wouldn't say that, but if he liked Plies more than Jay-Z, that's his fucking problem.
Yeah, that's the context he put it in, and he had to explain that for a while. I just wanted to point that out because it was so crazy that he couldn't have just said that and walked off the set. You know, he would be trolling at that point. But the way he explained it, I agree with you. You know, the context he put it under definitely made his statement hard to disagree with because of what he said around it, basically.
So why is there a problem with people liking Eminem?
Because he's white.
You turned that camera off just to fucking time.
He white.
Listen, man. If you like who you like, man, and it doesn't necessarily mean that the mass is gonna say, okay, yeah, they're greater than whoever. That's never gonna happen. But one thing that just bothers the fuck out of me is when you speak on who you like, and just like I said, I would put Tip over Pop. People look at me, you fucking crazy? No, I ain't. I listen to music. Pac he's a great. But when it comes to lyrics, he ain't no better than fucking Tip. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He's not. He's not. So it's just
when it comes to delivery, you would probably still say he's not because of that dialect and that shit he talked. Like, or would you say with the cadence and delivery that Pac got that over T.I.?
Hey, Pac say that shit, and what you said, he convinces you. What's
conviction.
That conviction.
Yes.
Pac make you feel that shit.
Yes.
Not saying Tip don't, but Tip don't got it like Pac. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Okay, I feel you, my nigga.
I feel you, my yeah. What's good? Flash Mob in the building. What's good?
Uno.
Grown folk talk coming
Monday.
Yeah. Grown folk talk coming Monday. I just reminded me, Flash popping up because I seen that earlier. Grown folk talk coming Monday on Boss Man Blake channel. D-Love definitely did her thing by putting that link in there. You can find that link to.
Okay. You see what?
Yeah, I see what he said. And I'm not mad at y'all for that. I'm not mad at y'all for that. So, but yeah, we're gonna keep the show rolling. That was a good one. I think I was at work when I seen that. It was too much going on. I couldn't really because that's one of them ones I got to talk about. I can't just say a little 30-second voice clip and be done with some shit like that. So, yeah, I'm glad you brought that one up.
Yeah, I just want to, get the perspective of the people and definitely hear what you had to say because, ain't nobody saying nothing in the chat. So that's okay.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about this on live tonight, goddamn it.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to keep the show rolling. And we're going to go into the latest news that I'm pretty sure, I know Flash Mob, I know you know, because this actually come from up there where you at. The homie Tip, they fucking with my dog, man. They fucking with my dog, and I don't like it. But Tip was arrested on a mistaken identity. Like, Tip trying to stay out of trouble, and this thing is like wherever he go, he need to change that fucking name from Trouble Man to I'm out of trouble, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm out of fucking trouble, man. let's take a look at this news clip real quick, man. And we're gonna talk about it, man. This shit crazy.
NCCU football player Terrence T. Howard died.
Wrong one up. I'm glad I just goddamn noticed that. Give me 1 second. Let me take that one down. We definitely gonna talk about that as well.
Oh yeah, we you know, we got a lot to talk about. We got it's some things we got to talk about, some things, some family things, some rapper mamas. We gonna bang on Trump for a little bit. Hey, I you know, tonight I'm not gonna be in Trump's corner tonight, but I just want to point some things out when it comes to this Trump situation, man, where they put him on the hot seat. You know,
his ass on the motherfucking hot seat. Okay.
They put his ass in a hot seat, but you know, I ain't no Trump. I don't even vote, so but we gonna get it.
But it's all good. Yeah. We still got a fucking voice. But here we go.
Well, a case of mistaken identity sends Atlanta rapper T.I. to jail. Authorities placed T.I., whose real name is Clifford Harris, in handcuffs at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, and he was taken to the Clayton County Jail Sunday night. Officers had a warrant for Clifford Harris, but the Harris they were looking for was out of Baltimore, Maryland. Police say the suspect is wanted on charges of stalking and violent behavior toward a woman. T.I. was released after he contacted his lawyer.
Stalking. Released after contacting his lawyer. So what if he didn't have what if he wasn't T.I.? He would have just been sitting till his court date. If he wasn't T.I., he would just be sitting there like that shit crazy. But it happens. It happens. You're on mute.
It does happen. But I think it might would have took a little longer for him to get out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he got a lawyer on standby. So, you know.
Retainer.
Like the story is, the guy that they was looking for, of course, his name was Clifford Harris, just like T.I. And you brought up a good point. You know, we was backstage. Nigga, that's Atlanta. Yeah, everybody know fucking T.I.
What? It was one black cop there that knew exactly who he was. Let me take this shit off. I know this shit going crazy. I know it's one black cop who was involved, who had to just be like, hold on. We looking for Clifford Harris stalking and this ain't the same. Like, it was one person there who knew this is Atlanta airport and there's not one person. You don't see the fanfare around. Like, well, there might not have been that, but just imagine T.I. in an airport in Atlanta. Maybe it's not, you know, it ain't fanfare because people done seen him there before or whatnot. I don't know, but I would think that this would have, like, it wouldn't have got to the point to where he's actually physically in jail or at somebody's precinct.
I mean, did Killer Mike go to jail that night at the award show?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have went either. So that says something to me. And I don't know if the award show was actually in Atlanta or not. That award show, that was in
Cali.
Atlanta?
That was in Cali, I think.
In Cali. So obviously they don't give a fuck who you are as an artist. You know, they hate on the South for some reason. I'm gonna say that. But for it to happen in your own hometown, that's just blasphemy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Andre 3 Stacks, big boy, get arrested for mistaken identity. How the fuck does this happen? I don't care if we got the same government name. Bitch, look at me. You seen me on TV before, nigga.
Right. They had to have a picture, though. Like, they would have to have a picture. And then you pointed out something else. The dude who they was looking for was like 240 pounds and tipped like 150 or some shit.
Yeah, tipped 165. That dude 205. That's a 40-pound fucking difference.
Right.
And I think that's one thing that the lawyer brought up. Tip been dealing with a lot of shit, man. And it seems like trouble following. Tip, listen to me, bro. Change your name from Trouble Man Take that shit off of any fucking social media site now.
Right.
And name that shit. I'm out of trouble, man. You feel me?
D-Love say this is harassment.
Can you really call it that?
Hey, you know, it almost seemed like it because you know somebody know who that is, and you like, okay, let's just take them in anyway, type shit.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, that goes back to that situation he was in a few years ago when he was pulling up in his fucking neighborhood. And the goddamn man, because, you know, it's a gated community and they got security out where you got to drive through and do whatever you got to do. This motherfucker ain't want to let tip in.
Right.
Tip say, nigga, press that motherfucking button, nigga. Press the goddamn button. Press the goddamn button. Like, man, that shit be ridiculous, man. They hate on hip hop, man. If they can find a way to do it, they're gonna do it. Yeah, that's all I see, bro.
Cupcake in the building. What's good?
What up, Nikki New? See what
it says Clifford Harris with prior history and trouble. I can see that happening, but they should have done more vetting before running him to the jail. Like, yeah, there's some checks. Y'all all got laptops and y'all computers. You know, if he would have just Googled, if any one of them police officers would have just Googled Clifford Harris, they would not see who they looking for from their Google search. They all got laptops. Like,
for real. You can't convince me that ain't nobody that was a part of the law enforcement side did not know T.I. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can't convince me. This man is in the community, bro. He's doing things for the community. And you mean to tell me you don't recognize that face? Quit playing, bro. Leave us alone.
By us, what you mean? Light-skinned people, or you mean right? No, I thought you was gonna bring it up before now. That's the first time y'all ever seen me do it. I just had to do it though. I had to do it. My bad.
Oh shit. No, he ain't say that. I was between he ain't say that. Nah, man, but you know, they fuck with hip hop culture, blacks, whatever.
Yeah.
Light skinned niggas like us.
Yeah.
You know, they don't like the smooth skin, you know.
Yeah.
But it's cool though.
Pop your shit, man. Pop your shit.
Yeah, man. God damn it. You see me, nigga? What the fuck?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you know, if you ain't hit that like, make sure you hit that, smash that like one time. Got me sound like a YouTuber in this thing. Episode 30. Episode 30. We here with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we keep the show rolling, man. And we're going to pass it to Jizzle, man. Because what Jizzle want to talk about, I got some things to say about this punk motherfucker.
Okay, we going into that.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, that was next.
Yeah, we could do that. Let me go ahead and get this thing right. So, yeah, man, boom. Trump gets invited to Chi-Town. Trump gets invited to the rack by the National Association of Black Journalists. Now, the National Association of Black Journalists, every 4 years, they invite both Democrat and Republican nominees to their panel to speak. It's a panel full of, you know, the crowd's full of black journalists, and they have the panelists come on, they ask them questions and whatnot. Now, this one was a little bit different because we dealing with Trump here. We dealing with Trump. And we dealing with black folks. So, you know, he got up there about 30 minutes late. That wasn't Trump's fault. That was the black folks' fault. But and Trump made that known, too. He was like, I'm 30 minutes late. If that wasn't my fault, that was your fault. Like, he made sure they knew that they was running on CPT, color people time, and Trump did not appreciate that shit. We're going to get into it, though.
Goddamn Jizzle is on one tonight.
We on one, man. Salute to the man. We gonna rock. But see, the thing is, I'm gonna play it from the very beginning, from the time he sat down, because as soon as Trump ass hit that seat, boy, these black women was not playing with him.
As they should.
Was not. They was not. He said they should. They was not playing with Trump ass tonight. I said, yeah, they done put this boy on the hot seat. Hey,
Yeah, some people just see straight through the bullshit. Some people will make excuses why they like it. It ain't me. I'm got my popcorn. Let's go. Brother Sunflower season, she say.
Trump.
okay.
Thank you.
I thought he came out the mini.
Nah, that was the rally. That was the rally.
Mr. President, we so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabbit to describe Black district attorneys. You've attacked Black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking Black supporters to vote for you, why should Black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the Black population of this country. I've done so much for the Black population of this country, including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest programs ever for Black workers and Black entrepreneurs. I've done so much. And, you know, and I say this, historically Black colleges and universities were out of money. They were stone cold broke. And I saved them and I gave them long-term financing, and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that. And let me go a step further. I was invited here and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. And then you said, you can't do it with Zoom. Well, you know, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late, just so we understand. I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working or something was
Mr. President,
wrong.
I would love
I think
if you
it's
can
a
answer
very
the question
nasty
on your rhetoric
question.
and why you
I have
believe
answered
that
the
Black voters
question.
should trust you with another
I
4
have
years.
been the best president for the Black population since Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, we go. We gonna stop it right there with the last key words. Best Black president best president for Black people since Abraham Lincoln. We gonna let that sit. We gonna let that fester. To go back though, man. Cupcake said she has every right to. Like, yeah. I feel where people are coming from with this, and salute Carol Smith in the building. I see where people coming from, where you feel like, you know, we got every right to do this to this man. I got to say, he sat down. You didn't say hello. You didn't say, how's it going? Thank you for coming. It was none of this involved. And I understand you like, why should he garner the respect of small talk? Because he came. He came. Like, that's all I'm saying. It's a way to get certain things with honey that you can't get with shit, that you got to do. And if you really trying to get a good answer and get the good dialogue, this is not the right foot to lead with. That's my only point from this part right here.
Well, they used the honey to get him there. That's all they needed to do. Once he sat down in that seat, you get no more honey, bro. Because I think these black journalists seen the same thing that I seen when he became president for the first time. He said a bunch of ignorant ass shit. Yeah. And what bothers me is how some black folks let that shit slide and think of some of the good things that he possibly did for the black community, but they will fucking railroad Barack Obama, you know, because of the gay rights and all that type of shit. But every president do good and bad. You can't name one that did all good. You can't.
Right.
You cannot. Especially depending on what you represent, Republican or Democratic. So if that's the case, you can't say Trump's a better president. You can't say Obama's a better president. You can't say Bill's a better president, because everybody did some fucked up shit, not purposely, but they did what they believe. So when it comes to Donald Trump, I'm glad they drilled his ass as soon as he got in there.
But
because
you don't think?
No, he don't deserve no fucking respect.
Damn.
I'm sorry, bro. He don't, man. Like, I feel like when he became president, nobody took America serious anymore. Now, he did some things.
Right.
I ain't gonna say he did nothing, because he did. I understand, yes, he tried to protect the borders. That was his main goal. But the way he went about it, to me, was kind of flaw as fuck. You know, it was kids who came over with their parents and he separated them. To me, that was so fucked up, man. That was so fucked up. Like, I understand we try to keep immigrants out for several different reasons. I understand and I get that shit.
Right.
But when you start saying and start calling names to different ethnic groups, your professionalism for the highest seat or the highest job in the fucking world, you have no respect for it at all. You can't treat this shit just like a fucking basic ass job, bitch. You got a whole bunch of people, 300 fucking million people that's dependent on you to lead us to a better world. Talking about make America great again, man. Shut the fuck up.
And that's one thing I do think, you know, that all races from every color, creed, and kind did respect about Obama is that he kept this shit, man. Like, when it comes to professionalism and what you just talked about, like, yeah, he was definitely, him and Trump are night and day when it comes to that. I'm gonna let it keep playing. Blue Devil G in the building. What's good?
Blue Devil.
Yeah. You know, I feel the same way. She came for verbal combat. Like, she. Oh no, D Love said that. Yeah, she out for blood, man. We gonna keep it playing.
That's my answer.
Better than President Johnson, who signed the Voting Rights Act?
And for you to start off a question and answer period, especially when you're 35 minutes late because you couldn't get your equipment to work in such a hostile manner, I think it's a disgrace.
Let me just ask a follow-up, sir, and then we'll move on to other questions here. Some of your own supporters, including Republicans on Capitol Hill, have labeled Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the first Black and Asian American woman to serve as vice president and be on a major party.
Well, I will say she misspoke because he's half Jamaican. Kamala's father is half Jamaican, and her mom is half like Indian type of thing. So Kamala Harris, as far as what she's a product of diversity. That's what she is. I'm gonna just put it like that. And I'm not voting. I'm not going for her. I'm not. It just is what it is. I did read, or not read, but I watched like about a 20-minute piece that they did on her because I knew nothing about her. So yeah, her parents were basically met at Stanford University in Berkeley, California. She moved from there and went to study at Howard University, which is like the most prestigious damn near HBCU in America. And from there, her political career she started moving up type thing. And when it comes to going back to be the district attorney in Berkeley, that's basically what she did, prosecutor and all of that. So it's like people say, and Jason Black is a YouTuber, and he's just bashing her like she's not really black. She's not one of us. She's distant. Okay, this is the only time black people do this is when black people do good.
Thank you.
If Kamala Harris was a stripper or a rapper, no one would be questioning her blackness if she did all the things that are stereotypically black. But because she's doing what she's doing, then you're gonna dig and dive and try to split hairs type of thing. She chose an HBCU. She could have went to any college. Go ahead.
Right. But that's what you're saying is all facts. And that's what bothers me is when the world found out that Biden was endorsing her to go ahead and run for president. Oh, everybody's doing their homework and seeing what they can pull up about Kamala Harris. Like, okay. And none of you do that shit by no other fucking president. But you do it to her, you'll do it to Barack. When we've been looking for a fucking somewhat black fucking president for ages. But now we get one. Now you want to tell them fucking, man, stop it. Stop it. You hate on everything that's great. Everything. And you done heard me say this several times. Black people hate on everything that's fucking great. Why? Why? You sound stupid. Of course, you might not like some of the things she did in her past. Go look up every other fucking president. I promise you're going to find a past with them too. Stop it, man. Damn. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, Uno say they're fully Jamaican and Indian. I've been researching this for weeks. Yeah, and I can't remember exactly, but I do know it was Indian and Jamaican. And I think that her actual parents were mixed race as well. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. So it's just Bam's in the building. It's definitely a smorgasbord of ethnicities involved in Kamala Harris. As to what she identifies as, she talking about the hot sauce in her purse. We not gonna sit here and do that. I'm gonna just play a little bit more of this. D-Love said she said out her mouth she is Asian. Let her be Asian, but it doesn't have to do with her because nothing of that sort has to do with her being president. There's people talking about she Willie Brown. I guess some sort of. I think he was the mayor of some district, Oakland mayor Willie Brown, and people saying like because she was in a relationship with him and they went to Paris together, and people saying, "Oh, she sucked her way to the top." Like, man, hey, this is America. You ain't remember Childish Gambino? Like, man, that type stuff. I don't really look into that type stuff. But, she was in a documented relationship with Willie Brown, which, he looked like a player motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. So, but it is what it is. I don't look too far deep into that stuff, man.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts.
They don't question Drake a sector F for the black for saying he's black, but can't do this with Kamala. Why we gotta prove we are black? Yeah, I feel like, hey, if you get pulled,
my fault.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you get pulled over and you not nobody popular, when she get pulled over, she gonna get looked at in some sort of capacity the same damn way. So
damn right, you goddamn right. It's crazy. Like it's just like. You are the first person to do something that nobody else did. They're going to shoot your ass down because they didn't think of it. Or they didn't work hard enough to get where you at. So they're going to find a reason to shoot you down. That shit goofy as fuck, bro. It's goofy.
Yeah. And yeah, Bams, I did say that because that's what I heard. I heard people say she sucked her way to the top with old Willie Brown over there in California. That's what they was talking about. Like, and there's pictures, there's them. I seen it, but it's like, what that got to do? Like, man, we're gonna keep. I'm gonna play a little bit more. I don't want to harp on it. Keep it rolling.
Ticket as a DEI hire. Is that acceptable language to you? And will you tell those Republicans and those supporters to stop it?
How do you define DEI? Go ahead. How do you define
diversity, equity, inclusion?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Is that what your definition?
That is
give me a
literally
definition
the words
then. Would you give me a definition
DEI.
of that? Give me a definition.
Sir, I'm asking you a question,
No,
a
you
very
have to
direct
define
question.
it. Define it for me if you
I
will.
just defined it, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always identified as a black woman.
I
She went to a
respect
historically
either
black
one.
college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that she is
somebody should look into that too when you continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
It's a direct question, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is a DEI hire, as some
I
Republicans
really
have
don't
said?
know. I mean, I really don't know. Could be. There are some, and there are plenty. I know this lady right over there, Harris, is a fantastic person who just interviewed me at length. And
yeah, so I think we could do this all night, I feel like, but we gonna keep it rolling. Last show was like 3.5, so we ain't trying to do that tonight. But I did want to play it because I feel like that first part was interesting, and I do feel like they should have worked their way into this. Like, from the moment you start off like that, his guard is up, and that's what you don't want as an interviewer. You don't want someone's guard to be up during an interview. You want them to be as loose and relaxed as possible so they pop off and say some shit that they're going to regret. So I feel like they should have played chess and they played checkers. That's just my final word, I guess, on that. What you got, Bob?
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. And you're absolutely 100% right. You don't show your cards off rip. I get it. But we're talking about Donald Trump.
He said, fuck all that.
Donald Trump, regardless if you start slow, start light, give him some, soft questions or whatnot, right, you still gonna hear some ignorance come out of his mouth. That's just who he is. And that's one thing I feel like those journalists understand about him. And even if he did not say some ignorant shit through the soft questions, he's gonna say some shit that make you like, that's not you. You can't. I done heard you talking rallies, and I can go back to your first term. That ain't what the fuck you said, man. So I felt like they just said, you know what? Damn if I do, damn if I don't. I might as well go ahead and hit them with the goddamn hard questions off rip. You know what I'm saying? So this is my opinion on it.
And that's what I ain't gonna lie, I had this discussion with my mama, and she said the exact same thing. She said, no matter when they came at his ass, well, she didn't say that because she don't curse, but she said no matter when they would have came at him, he would have ultimately did what we're known for him to do. And that's exactly what you said. So
salute the mama Jizzle, goddamn it. You understand?
Yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling though. I did want to point out that Bam said she would have been on top because she said, hold on, she said why I ain't on the top yet. That's what Bam said. I just wanted to point that out.
Who top?
Nah, well, when I said how she sucked her way to the top, people would say. She said why she ain't on top yet. I just wanted to point that out.
Stop, Bam. Stop. Stop.
She said her jaws hurt, so we gonna keep the show moving.
I can't with Bams, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it moving, man. And I think, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this, man. Because it's time to go to something that we can smile about, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for the feel good story of the night. Yeah, so tonight, feel good story, and I was gonna play this video, and then I looked down and looked at the channel. So I said, nope, not gonna play that shit because it's from NBC. And I know NBC, ABC, man, they'll block your whole fucking video for playing this shit.
Oh, okay.
Feel me? So we definitely. I don't think it's a fucking problem if I show a fucking screenshot. Yeah. Y'all see it.
Okay.
So Gabby did her thing in the 200, and salute to her for winning. She did it for her sisters, man. So if you've been watching the Olympics, and I know Uno, if you're still in the building, you know what's been going on. And just with me and you, I just talked to you about this before we came live on how they did, Shakira Richardson, and I can't remember the other lady. I think her name's Shelly something. They held them up, man. They held them up, and it was a bunch of BS on why they was held up, and it turned to them being, somewhat late to their warm-ups. And I know a lot of people might disagree with this, but once you understand the routine of an athlete when it's time for them to perform, if they can't get that in, and then first and foremost, let me just say this. I think they had to walk, a mile or walk an hour or some shit like that to warm-ups.
Right.
That throws them off. They exerting extra energy for some bullshit that y'all pulled so the U.S. wouldn't win. But Gabby wasn't a part of that. I think it was Shakira Richardson and the Shelly that I cannot remember her damn name. If anybody know what we're talking about, put it in the chat, please. But
Uno say no warm up at all. They walked over an hour.
Yeah.
And this is before you about to exert all of it. So yeah, that's crazy.
That's bullshit, bro. Like we already seen what Shakira Richardson had to deal with a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago, whatever it was, with the weed shit. But Michael Phelps ain't have to go through that shit. So that shit tells you that they know when it comes to athletics, I'm talking about sports, that you have to be physically fit. I ain't talking about no goddamn golf. I ain't talking about that shit. Even though Tiger doing his thing, he did his thing. They already look at us, you got the advantage, so I have to do something to even the odds. And that's what the fuck they did. Hey, it's a bunch of bullshit. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. It's bullshit. And really overall, we gonna smell this into the, we're gonna talk about something a little bit that has to do with this in a second. But my thing, this is a professional thing. As Black people, and I hate to say this, but no, I don't, because this is how it came to me. So was this a punishment? Like how are they're punishing people for time? Sometime, like why? I want to know why they were made to do this, or why they had to do this.
I didn't read the entire story on why they were held up.
Right.
I really, to be honest with you, I'm be straightforward with you. I don't really give a fuck why they did it. They shouldn't have done it. You can't sit here and tell me you did not know. First and foremost, however they entered this arena, they should not be entering this arena the same way anybody else did. And I'm not sure if that's the case or not. They should be going in with all the fucking athletes. And those people should not be held up at all.
Right.
And if they got to go through checkpoints where they luggage got to be checked, okay, I understand it. I get it. But why were these women held up and no fucking body else was? If anybody in the chat know, tell me, because I don't know.
Well, Uno did say the fastest woman alive didn't run. Shelly Ann Fraser is her name. He said she didn't run. He also said she came. And, you know, she couldn't get her panties off, but that was a typo. He meant pants. But when I read that initially, that was hilarious. You know, I thought, but I don't know, Uno, if you do know. He said they weren't staying in the Olympic Village with the other athletes because the village was trash and had no. Oh well, okay. That I'm glad you said. I'm glad I know that piece of information. Cause we not finna do that. We not finna do that. Said the village was trash and had no. This is the Olympics.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
This is the Olympics. How is that shit even like that? Like, why is that even? And exactly, who runs with panties on anyway? Damn it! All of y'all need to be no panties on.
But I don't understand. I mean, where they stayed at, what did that have to do? And I'm just asking, not being funny. I'm just asking, what did that have to do with them when they arrived? Why are we being held up and nobody else is? It was because we didn't want to stay in this trash ass place that you was trying to put us in? Nah, bro, don't do that. Nah. Fuck them all.
Yeah, it sounded like they was trying to, you know, it was some plays at play. It was some plays at play involved with that. It do sound like just from the outside looking in, and you know, I kind of want to know more about it, or you know, from their perspective, like. But I'm pretty sure, you know, being the athletes that they are, they're not gonna come out and just, hey, we was here at this time, we wasn't here at this time. We was walking up. They said we had. I'm pretty sure we won't really hear a full explanation. I sure do want to hear it though. Flash Mob say the day of the finals they changed the gate rules. They made them enter with the fans, then walk back to the gate. They originally tried it. So it sounded like some pure fuckery. But you know what? This is the year of the ladies. Boss, you know, this was Boss' idea to make this the feel-good story because this is the year of the ladies, man. The ladies been showing out from Caitlin Clark to Angel Reese to the ladies doing their things in gymnastics, Simone Biles and all that, and, you know, going around snatching up medals and all type of shit, man. This is the year of the ladies, man. They've been doing their thing. When it come down to Sexy Red, man, when it come down to these ladies in hip-hop, man, out here snatching up different accolades and things, and, you know.
Hold on. I like your transition, bro, because you know I was ready to go to fucking after I read Uno comment like the fuck,
right?
Yeah. So and just was right, and I wanted to do a feel good story about what I've been seeing this year, with the ladies, man. Y'all are doing y'all thing, man. When it comes to hip hop, sports, and I'm gonna come back to basketball in just a second, just for jizzle.
We can move past that.
No, we ain't. We're not gonna do that. But I just want to give a double salute, man, to the ladies, man, because y'all are really doing y'all thing. And when it comes to hip hop, whether I agree with the fucking music or not, you get in the bag. And I know Uno, he ready to talk shit, and I ain't gonna go deep into that shit. Come to the hip hop scene because I don't like it, but I do respect the fact that when somebody's in their bag, they in their bag, they get it. So I can't hate on it. So that's the reason I want to make this the feel good story because, ladies, I want to give y'all flowers. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. Keep doing your motherfucking
Kamala
thing.
Harris. I didn't even put that in there. And the first female president ever is running right now. It's 2024. Year of the ladies. Feel good story. We I'm glad you had.
We're gonna leave it at that, man.
Okay.
It's off the goddamn screen.
Yeah,
man. So yeah, salute to the ladies, man. Y'all keep doing your thing. Keep making history. I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah.
I ain't proud of Sexy Red, but I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Uno say the U.S. had to put the athletes in a hotel because it's not up to par. That's crazy. And this is Paris. They had, like, you would think Paris, like, that just saying something don't sit well.
Moolah wee. But they ain't talking about us.
It's another country though. You know, if they was here, everybody would be in, Trump hotels. But we go, yeah, and that's the thing. It's Paris, and I think of one thing. The one thing, the little building that peak up, like, that's all I'm thinking about. So, but that shit,
the Eiffel Tower, right?
2 weeks from there, that shit'll be HUD out. So who knows, man?
For us, man.
You want to move on to what we gonna do? The Foolio.
Yeah, let's go ahead, man. Man.
All right.
Because I damn sure.
Nah, I got this. So yeah, there's been some recent things of the past week that came about dealing with this Foolio case, and we got Say Cheese, local Dallas. Salute Say Cheese. He locally here in Dallas, Texas, with it. One of the top bloggers here, interviewers here. And he got an interview with Foolio's mom. And it's one section I do want to point out. But first, I just want to get to the initial story. Rival gang members accused in murder of Jacksonville rapper Foolio. Let me copy this. Okay. Let me go ahead and do this. Young Thug Twin, I cannot see. She is hilarious. I don't know what she's talking about.
Hold on. I think I got that. Hold on.
She said Paris is recovering from a bed bug infestation. Golly!
Nasty motherfuckers.
Bed bugs ain't nothing to play with, man. Look. Okay. Let me add this to the screen. Yeah, they need to get that right. Shit, I hate to hear it, man. Okay, here we go.
Right now at 5, 3 people have been arrested in the murder of a local rapper, and police are still searching for 2 more suspects. Charles Jones, also known as Foolio, was murdered in Tampa last month while celebrating his birthday.
News4Jax reporter Janice Harris is joining us live in the studio with these new details. So, Janice, how did these shooters know where Jones was located?
Well, according to Tampa Bay police and the chief of police there, they followed his steps and probably followed him on social media as well as he was celebrating his birthday in that city. Tampa police said 5 people in total plotted and planned to kill Charles Jones following every step he made while celebrating his birthday and posting on social media. Tonight, 3 of those people are in the Duval County Jail, and police are still searching for 2 more. As Charles Jones, known as Foolio in the music industry, was celebrating his birthday, he was being followed by 5 people. Tampa Police Chief Lee Burklaw explained.
A little more than a month ago, a group of individuals with the goal of premeditated murder traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa to commit a heinous crime in our city.
This is surveillance video of multiple.
They out here playing Call of Duty, man. This shit.
Gunmen ambushing and shooting Jones.
They are shooting at Charles now, and you can see that he's the passenger in that car that's moving and trying to flee. And again, they're still shooting at him. He's the right front passenger in that vehicle.
I think it was 11 shots in the windshield right there. You see the dude by the tree.
In that car that's moving and trying to flee. And again, they're still shooting at him. He's the right front passenger in that vehicle.
Using 3 weapons, Jones died shortly after the shooting. Tampa homicide detectives and JSO worked together to find the shooters. Investigators say the 5 took extreme measures to cover up their crimes, but failed. 21-year-old Elisa Andrews, 21-year-old Isaiah Chance, 18-year-old Sean Gaithright, 30-year-old Rashad Murphy, and 27-year-old Davion Murphy are all accused of playing a role in Jones's death. And they're all facing 1 count of murder in the first degree and 1 count of conspiracy.
Surveillance video was critical in this investigation, as suspects were seen on video following Jones from location to location. This shows the lengths that these individuals were willing to go through and achieve that this murder would occur.
4:15 a.m., Jones is headed to a hotel on McKinley. Follows Jones to the hotel, but stayed parked across the street.
At 4:38, 3 shooters exit a vehicle and walked in the direction of the hotel. They murdered Jones with a handgun and 2 rifles.
3 others were hurt. Jones and others in the car attempt to flee from the gunfire as the shots continue. Police say the gunmen were Gaithright and the 2 Murphy men. The 3 arrested are affiliated with 2 rival groups of Jones. Police say they worked together to carry out the murder. Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters has a message for those that choose to glorify violence.
Florida, Tampa, JSO, Jacksonville, Miami, wherever you are, will not tolerate foolishness, will not tolerate shootings and needless violence. We not make excuses for poor decisions.
Chief Burkhaw says the investigation is not over, as police and the U.S. Marshals are still looking for the 2 Murphy men.
So this story says that they're still looking for 2. See, Bams, I see your comment. They got 1. To my knowledge, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but they got 1 of the Murphy brothers.
My cousin just walked in the goddamn room. He listened. He said they caught both of them.
So yeah, they done got both of them now.
Yeah.
Men. State Attorney Susie Lopez works in Hillsborough County, and her office will prosecute this case. Lopez acknowledged that this violence, it is disruptive and has gone on between at least 2 groups for years. But she said the fight stops here.
Okay. So they wasn't playing when it come down to it. They was not playing with these folk. One female. Go ahead, boss.
I want to say this, bro. For maybe you might be searching through YouTube, looking at a Foolio video, and you run across us. It's 2024. There are cameras everywhere. It's hard nowadays. Now, I'm not saying they catch everybody. The percentage that they don't catch is very small. So whenever you finna kill somebody, and we know who you did it for, I ain't gotta speak his name, and he get to walk free, and you never know. The investigation not over. You stupid. You real fucking stupid. And I'm gonna say this, and I mean every fucking word I say. This new generation, for some reason, feel like they smarter than their parents. You're not. We've been there, we've done that. Now, when it comes to the new lingo and the new ways of life, you might know a little bit more. But it always circles back to the fucking basics, you idiots. Stop. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Stop playing like you're God. You don't have the right to take nobody's life.
Yeah.
I don't like you. I don't. But
Yeah. And you know, you play that game, you win that prize, and Foolio hit the lotto. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. When it comes down to it, you've seen the videos he made, you've seen the interviews he did. Words came back to bite him.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I'm not letting him off the hook for what he did. So let's get that straight. Because he did some foul ass shit too.
Yeah.
Like the song we did, Karma will come back and bite you in your ass. I promise
you. Yeah. Yeah, and so yeah, so what y'all saying from since that I think that video I played was from 6 or 7 days ago. So all five, the female, the other two, and the two brothers have all been apprehended at this point. You know, the only reason I can think, because you think of these other, you know, high profile murders with rappers, and we talk about all the time how like people, you know, the law doesn't care, so that's why they don't prosecute, dealing with Chicago drill and this and that. I feel like the reason why all of this all happened is probably because so for one, social media, because I'm pretty sure somebody posted like at a certain point they're watching you. They told y'all we watching y'all, we know who it is, and we watching y'all. So yeah, you know, you just only thing you could hope is that for in these cases that they get more defiant when it comes to finding out stuff, and not just saying black man killed a black man, let it go type of thing, in which they didn't do in this case. So that's one, I guess, out of it all, that's one good thing I can see if I'm looking at it cup half full, is that they did get everybody who they was looking for. I do want to play the interview his mama, which, you know, I feel like she's well spoken. People remember Mama Duck from FBGD. Shit, my bad. From Mama Duck. Y'all remember how she spoke, how she came out, how she was doing interviews and things, and how, you know, you was like, okay, I see why Duck was like that, because his mama, look at his mama. But this is a little different in this case, and I kind of want to transition into this, and I'm gonna play just a segment from the interview that Say Cheese did with Foolio Mama, for a second, just to, you know, hear some words. The interview's like 2 hours, I think. He sat down with her. But she said a lot of things that stood out to me. But this is one of the things that I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna play this on the show. Whatnot. Salute to the people in the building. It's Tuesday. It's BBP. Uh, so yeah, Tuesday, man, we popping back up again at y'all. You know, it is what it is. We're gonna do the thing on Tuesday. Boss got the grown folk talk Monday. He gonna do that over there. We gonna do the thing on Tuesday over here.
Set
Talking
your
wild.
goddamn calendars.
You said what?
Set your calendars, man.
Oh yeah, set your calendars, notification bell. Talking wild on Flash Mob Uno, simulcast on Boss. So, you know, we moving, but let me go ahead and pull this up. Yeah, we here with it. We here with it.
Okay. For everybody watching this, what do you have to say to the people in your city that you know, the people who don't like Young, and I mean that don't like Foolio? I mean, Young and Ace just did an interview with academics that did 1 million views. It's a lot of other rappers that didn't see eye to eye with your son. If Young and Ace was watching this right now, what would you tell him?
I mean, I really don't have anything to tell him, but it comes a point in time where it need to stop, because there's only two places it's going to, just keep it real. You're either going to be in prison for the rest of your life, or you're going to be dead. That's just point blank period. And the thing is, we don't have to entertain these people, these fans, to make yourself look cool or anything like that. And I tell my son the same thing. There's 3 ways out: jail, death, or just doing better. Just cut the bull and just do better. Because when not only him, a lot of other rappers and stuff as well, y'all think these people are not watching? They're watching. You thinking people not telling? They're telling. You thinking these girls, your friends and all that type of stuff, they try to set you up. So it comes a point in time where it just got to stop or whatever. Whether he take this from me, me being sincere or not, I'm telling you, it need to stop, because if it don't stop, you're gonna be gone a very long time. A very long time. Because I will say that they're not, the police and stuff like that, they're not playing. They're definitely not playing. And people's talking about, oh, it's gonna be a RICO. Oh, they just talking. They talk. Keep playing with these people. Keep playing with them.
Yeah, I noticed that shit, Bams. It's people walking. Yeah, I seen that. I peeped that shit.
Or whatever. And those are going to be the end results. But if you do want to keep making your music, your diss music or whatever, to get your millions of views and things of that sort. Which
you're talking about Young and Ace right there, because he definitely got a milli with that shit he put out on the day that he passed. He, the day that he got hit, he definitely put out that video drinking Don Julio at the beginning of the video. And he definitely got a meal on that shit.
But your diss, no, that's fine too. What I will tell you, like, and this is just not for AIDS, it's for anybody. Karma is real. You can have bad karma and you can have good karma. And the choice is yours. The choice is absolutely yours. And I know that so much of stuff have happened. We can't get these people back. You can't get your friends back. But tomorrow don't have to be like yesterday. You can start and change today. That's if you want to. And that goes for anybody and absolutely everybody. And anybody who's listening to the drill and want to make a mockery of people, whatever. It comes a time where you got to stop, because what about when your people pass away? It's going to keep on going on and on. It's childish to me. It's childish as I don't know what. It comes a time where it definitely has to stop.
So, listen to that, boss. I guess when it comes to her talking about the police and saying, basically saying, look, these police is not playing with y'all. When it comes to her saying just those words alone and her bringing up the police and saying, look, y'all keep on. Y'all going to end up, and she did in a roundabout way. She was talking to Young and Ace, and I feel what you're saying, Bams, where you say that's not really what she wanted to say, but I feel like she's on a platform where she knows this. It's already at, I think, let me see how many views it's got. This thing at 500,000. So she knows that, and she can't really say what she want to say, but when it come down to it, her bringing up the police, boss, how you feel about that when it comes to her safety? Do you feel like there's any safety issue for her, being that she brought up the police and them gonna get their justice and shit like that?
Nah, not at all, bro. I mean, then again, I don't know the mental state of these ignorant ass niggas down there in Jacksonville. Excuse me, man, but that's what it is. Because you gotta understand, regardless if she said made that statement, or regardless if she was willing to help the folks find out who killed her son, which she have every fucking right to do, it's so much shit on the fucking internet. It's so many people talking on the internet. They was gonna find those killers without her help.
Right.
These little niggas swear they know it all. And that's what I was getting at earlier. Like, this new generation feel like they know more than us. You don't. You stupid. When you put yourself in a situation where you're just ignoring wisdom and knowledge that's trying to be provided to you, and you just feel like I know it all, that's when the fuck you gonna fall every goddamn time. You don't know it all, man. And some of these niggas, like these niggas that we're talking about right now, they don't care. They don't fucking care, man. They out here for clout. And ladies, I'm gonna say this, I done said this 100 times. You can stop this shit. Stop fucking with these niggas, man. These niggas do that shit for clout. And it's not for niggas, I promise you. It's for y'all to show that they tough. Tell them to put the guns down and tell them to fight. I promise you. They'll be a bitch. I promise you. Throw these up. Like Pop say, throw these up. Half of these niggas can't fight, bro.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if you have to pick up a gun, you can't fight. Nigga, you a pussy. Ladies, you got a chance to stop this shit now. Quit fuck with these lame ass, duck ass niggas, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I know I probably veered off of your question, but that
yeah,
shit,
nah.
fuck, bro.
But the definitely the sentiment was felt, and I agree. Cause yeah, a lot of people they would, if the gun wasn't invented, a lot of this tough shit wouldn't be going on. You going old school with it, guns down, gloves up, type shit.
They can't fight. They can't fight.
Uno say I didn't telling her son to stop when they killed Ace's brother, and yeah, that's one of them things where. And I don't know if she did or not, because I do think she has spoken out before, but to what extent I do not know.
I mean, and like I said earlier, Foolio, he is not innocent.
Yeah.
We know that.
Oh yeah.
We know that. So just like the song, karma come back around. That's why I said it. What he did, I think I seen it in the chat earlier. He knew it. He knew his time was coming. That's a fucked up way to live the rest of your days, knowing that when you die, it's gonna be a violent ass death.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely is. I'm gonna play a little bit more. Cupcake say some women have hybristophilia, which is actually the love of criminality as a sexual turn on. And I can't, when I hear that, the fact that there's a term for it, the shit is wild. The English language is too much at this point. Hybristophilia. I didn't know that, but
let me put a gun to your head while I'm fucking you. Huh? You like
hey,
that?
man, I ain't gonna lie, man. As a teenager, world star. I done seen women giving 50 cows blowjobs and shit. Like I can understand it. I can see it. I understand that it's something going on with that. We always talk about how women love the bad boys and this and that, and that's kind of more on a surface level, but there might be something actually to that, a little deeper rooted type of thing. That's why when I seen that, I was like, shh. Yeah.
The toughest niggas is the smartest niggas. Always remember that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play a little bit more, and then I guess we can move on after this.
So, do you believe more people will be arrested for what happened to your son?
Yes.
So more than the 5 that are on the screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So she's saying more people,
and maybe 2 or 3 more. You don't know how. You don't know. And is this something that you're being told? Okay. Yeah. And none of the 5 are connected to your son at all.
I don't know. I don't know any of them.
I don't know why I think Say Cheese edited that shit. Why we couldn't hear her answer to that?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know any of them at all. That's it's strange to me. Like,
But yeah, in totality, in conclusion, I do feel sort of like Bams where, you know, she's only gonna say certain things, and I'm pretty sure at a certain point she's been advised before doing this to make sure that nothing comes out too crazy. So I get that as well. I get that as well.
Yeah. But
yeah,
just another lost soul from music. Yeah, yeah. Something that we love and cherish and value in the black community. I don't know when niggas gonna realize that you helping the enemy get rid of us.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't gonna be my parents or my OGs or my ancestors when they was talking to us when we was younger. But as you get older, you understand exactly what the fuck they meant. Y'all got to learn on your own. Hopefully it ain't too late when you kill off a whole fucking generation.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, that's life.
It is.
Unfortunately, that's life. For us right now, for dealing with different communities that we stay in, that we are majority in. So yeah.
But you want to go ahead and wrap it up with meat and potatoes, man?
Yeah, shit, we didn't talk so damn much. I don't even know what the fuck. Oh, it's the okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So yeah, we go to the last segment of the night, man. I'm glad y'all tuned in all the way with us. An hour and 26 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and give y'all what we like to call the meat and potatoes. Yeah. So this final topic that we want to touch on, we almost decided not to. I think we talked about this a little bit backstage tonight, and it was like, you know what? Let's go ahead, because originally we didn't have a lot of information on it. We didn't have the facts behind it, and if you know me, you know YJ, we don't like putting out no fucking false information. That's just something we don't like to do. And the original way that I actually found the story, I was saying like it got to be more to it, and I found it. So what am I talking about? First, before I even do that, let's do this.
Pressure. Every day I try to change. I'm in the third lane, doing 80 in the rain, and it's pressure. But trying to maintain a different aim. But everybody's pointing. Feel like I'm the target at the range, and I'm steady bruising in my own pain. When I let it go, the evil thoughts come back the same. I'm just trying to make it in my own name, but it's a roadblock. The cost when you cross in the fame pressure.
It really be funny how niggas be coming. Niggas don't really be talking about nothing. They starting to plummet, they holding their stomach. The media niggas, they really so funny. And whipping the limit cause they cannot touch us. Nigga be quiet, go put on the muzzle. We wasn't missing a piece of the puzzle. We just needed peace, and that was enough. Some genuine love to all of my bros. I grew to war for my niggas because living up solid, I came from the mud. Nah, never been labeled a scrub.
Nigga, we got the clout in a 3-round bout. He feeling severe pain like he got the gout. Like I said, we got the clout. You better reroute. We We had to regroup, feel, got some veteran truth, spitting the hot shit like a bowl of soup. And I'ma stick it with my niggas like some super glue. Y'all niggas better chill like an igloo, or I'ma shock y'all niggas like an illa do. I'm dead fresh in this bitch, black and white polo on me like Beetlejuice. I'm hot.
After the forensics get a hold of this, it's gonna be more than just another case. It's gonna be motions of discovery. The prosecutor trying to smother him. The evidence was unsettling. Now welcome to the day of reckoning. What happened was,
Reporting live from Fox 4 News, we have come to a conclusion in the case that we have all been waiting for. As this case turns another turn in the chapter of this young man's life, we have some of his family here, and they are.
That's my nephew.
Hold on. Let me say something. We're getting something. No, cut it. You better count your money. You better count your money. Ghetto cowboy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Excuse me. B.O.B. Band of Brothers. Out right now, man. Go cop it. Run the streams up. Support black independent music. You feel what I'm saying? For those who got it, people like D-Love, who always support. Salute to you. I appreciate you. And the love you show us every damn time we drop a project. We have come to the meat and potatoes of the show, and I'm not sure if any of you all heard of this story, but this story, it did something to me, but me and Jizzle had to dig a little deeper to find out and make sure that when we talk about this, we got all the facts. So we just actually found this tonight. So let's go ahead and check this out, and then we'll show the live footage from the hospital.
NCCU football player Terrence T. Howard died on Friday after suffering injuries in a car crash. Tonight, I talked with Howard's father over the phone. He shared last week Terrence was in an accident. After the accident, Terrence stepped out of his car to check on the victims. As he walked back to his car, he was struck by another vehicle. Terrence later died from his injuries on Friday. Over the phone, Terrence's father, he shared with me that the NCCU's community has shown tremendous support.
Yes, sir. So,
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard, yeah.
If you're not familiar with who Terrence Howard is, of course, they gave a basic Cliff Note short story about who he is, what happened to him, and the crazy part about it, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. What y'all just heard, I just found out 30 minutes before this live started.
Right before the stream, right.
And when you see these videos or these lives on social media, you want to just run with what you see. And if y'all know me, if you know Jizzle, if you know 54, if you know, nah, we don't do that. We got to dig a little deeper, because when something don't make sense to you, you have to find the truth.
Right.
And this is nothing directed negatively towards the family, but when y'all see this video I'm going to show you, you'll understand why we had to dig a little deeper. So I'm going to share my screen. You got something you want to say before we do this, Jizzle?
Yeah, nah, you basically summed it up. Yeah, whenever you see something, you know, it's not wrong to question what you see if it doesn't make sense. That's the, you know. So we can go ahead and get into it.
Let's do it. So
okay, y'all, look, we're in the hospital right now. Dr. Herman, who's outside, and Dr. Jessica McCool have decided to put something in Terrence's IV to kill him. He's been fine and stable. The moment that we got ready to get him out of here and transfer him, they interfered. And as soon as we got the medical records to give over to the doctors, they came and had somebody come in here and put something in his line. Dr. Jessica McCool, Dr. Herman of this hospital, which is Carolina's Medical Center, Atrium here in North Carolina.
You can pause it real quick.
Right now, I'm telling you what they're doing. You see them right.
And just for anybody who doesn't know what's going on, that's his mother, Terrence Howard's mother. She's actually doing like a CPR type of repetitious pumping on the chest area to revive him. And this is Bishop Anthony Allen, I think you said. This is from his Facebook Live, so that's just a little bit of context I wanted to add.
No, you good. I'm actually glad you did that. That gives them more information. So let's continue.
Now, his mama's working on him. They out there and they're saying that they're gonna let him die. We asked him to come in and do something about it. They decided not to come in here and do nothing about it. Right here at this hospital, Dr. Myers, Dr. Miller, all of them decided to let him die because he was living and they didn't want to be exposed. His legs was moving today.
Pause it.
Was moving on him today. Legs.
He said he was living, but they didn't want to be exposed. I just wanted to point that out.
All right, let's go.
And everything, and they knew he had a bowel movement and been having bowel movements. They didn't want to chart it and put it in his chart or nothing. So right now they're trying to let him die. They put something in his IV. They put something in there to kill him. And of course, you know, we're not medically inclined. And the people that we had here that was medically inclined, they waited till they left, and then they got in here and did something. I'm telling you right now, they allowing him to die right now. I asked them to come in here. They stood at the door and walked away because they want him to die. They asked us, of course, to let him die. They wanted the organs. That's what the whole thing was about being here.
All right, so I want to pause it there as well.
Right.
We all are familiar with the Kanika Jenkins case. And one of the theories that came out during that time was organ harvesting and all of that.
Yes.
And if you do your research, there was no truth to that whatsoever. Now, I'm not saying organ harvesting does not exist. So don't think that's what I'm saying. But when he speak of things like this, you have to ask, what made him either think that or what made him say that? Because there's another video, and I think the video is way longer than this one, where the mom said he was caught up in a organ harvesting ring. Now, me personally, how do you know that? Like, how do you find that information out? And I'm like I said, I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not saying it doesn't happen because I believe it does. But for you to say that, you had to have some type of information from somewhere, somebody that told you your son was caught up in a organ harvesting ring. I just want.
Yeah.
You got anything before we continue?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of why that was such a, because we're watching one live stream. This is one of 3 live streams that Bishop Anthony did from this hospital in the Carolina. Was it North Carolina or South Carolina? I can't remember.
It was one of the Carolinas.
Yeah. So this is one of 3, and we're showing this one because this one is not as up close and personal with what she's actually doing in the pumping and the constant pumping. But that's they were pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping on his chest. As far as when I think about it, he said nobody here is medically inclined, And another thing I think he's about to say it is when he mentions that he mentions that the person that was medically inclined that was there when they left the room, they injected him with something, and then that's when I guess the flatline or the unresponsiveness or something happened. He mentioned earlier in the day that he had bowel movements, and when you talk about these things, if someone is brain dead, your body's not dead. And when I looked it up, you can have bowel movements when you're brain dead. Your bowel, your organs don't run completely off of your brain. There's some of it that go into place as far as when you have the urge to go, but your organs still there's still involuntary things that
Yeah, they actually functioning. Your brain can tell you, hey, you not anywhere near a bathroom. Hold it, nigga. But your brain is still working. Well, it's really not. So if your organs are still working and your bowels need to be released, it's just gonna happen. You can't control it because your brain can't tell you to hold it. It just happens because that's what those organs supposed to do. When your bowels are filled up with waste, I gotta let it go. It goes. So I get what you're saying, bro.
Yeah.
But this video is like 15 minutes long. We're not gonna watch it all, but we just definitely want to show you, important parts of it. And I see what you say, Bams. You can't be. I ain't messing with Bams.
By him having organs, but this is for God, so that God might get the glory. Even if it's to the point where they are the ones that's getting sued, that's being exposed. Whichever way it is, they the ones that did it. I'm telling you right now, his mama's over there pumping. His mama's trying to bring him back to life right now because they are right now here at the hospital. Right now, we're right here at Carolina's Medical Center in right now in Charlotte, Carolina, North Carolina. Dr. Magoo, it's what's her name? Dr. Jessica Magoo. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Emmanuel. Come forth. Come forth, baby. Come on. Hallelujah. For your glory, God. For your glory.
Pause it. Right. Because the thing is, I see a few things in the chat. I want to get to them. So we talking about medical malpractice. He's brought up sued. Things of the sort. As people who haven't studied medicine and the human body, who aren't doctors, for someone to, I just don't understand. How would you know that what somebody injected them with is going to be the cause of something? Now, D Love said fentanyl they injected into his IV. Last stitch effort. Like if a doctor knows, like, he's seen this before, he's read medical reports and all of these things, and I know as black folk, like, we don't trust these people. We don't trust. We damn near look at the people in the doctors just like the police. So it's already that distrust with a lot of us, and there's no way I could put myself in their shoes. I just think I would have to kind of go with what they're saying at a certain point. Because if a doctor knows, like, you're pumping on his chest, like, for instance, he said he's not medically inclined, and we would all agree that the doctor is medically inclined. Hypothetically, let's say that the pumping might be doing more harm than good. Like, but if you're not medically inclined, you wouldn't know that. What situations that pumping helps? Because that's not for that's not a broad spanning umbrella. You pump on everybody's chest and they come back. No, there's different things involved.
I believe that, and you actually brought up something the other day about being an organ donor, and I don't think we got a chance to hear that in this particular live.
Right.
And they feel like they trying to get his organs.
Right.
How do they know that? I don't know. You know, but we do know. If you ever been to the hospital before, you know, they run checks on this, they run checks on that. They keep those records about your organs. So I guess it's almost just like the movie John Q. He was ready to kill himself for his son because he knew the organ he had, his son needed. They know the same shit. Like if there's another patient that might be a little bit more important in their eyes, their head, that they can say, you know what? We don't care about him. We care about this patient. His organs will fit. It's far-fetched. I get it. It's far-fetched. But that's what I feel like is going on in their head.
Right.
Why? I have no idea. Because the evidence have not been presented. So when we hear them say, oh, they want his organs. They want his organs. My son been caught up in an organ harvesting ring. You can't just put that type of shit out there if you don't have facts behind it.
Right.
That's not cool.
That's a huge allegation.
For real. Because you got to think about when people say things. Let's think about Tasha K and Cardi B. Y'all seen what happened? She put out some shit that was not true, and she got sued. So, and when we know she did that shit on purpose. But in this case, you cannot make assumptions about shit that you don't know about. Now, if there's facts that you can show us that support what you're saying, let us see it. Because you got people like me, the round table, YJ, we gonna look. Because it's not about being an Uncle Tom like some of these goofballs be saying. It's about siding on what's right. I don't give a fuck about what the rest of the world say. I'm always gonna look for the truth. And I can't say what she's saying is true. Can you, Justin?
I don't know how possibly they could just specifically that detail, like the medical malpractice, it's a thing. We know it's a thing, but I don't know, you know, and I can't fault them for saying it because at this point, you know, you're emotionally driven. You may not be looking at things logically at all at this point, and that's understandable. So I don't want to just, you know, us saying this doesn't mean we're coming down on the family for thinking this or having these thoughts at this time of heightened adrenaline, heightened emotion, heightened everything. But you know, you know, when it comes down to it, and I like I told you, boss, I on my driver's license, organ donor, take all my shit. If I ain't here, and if it ain't no chance, take all of it. He was in a car crash. That's what happened. And this is the point to why he's laying in the bed. And I think it was odd that wasn't mentioned. I listened to about 20 minutes of the other live stream. That's not even this one. And all I heard was organ harvest. They're trying to get his organs. They're trying to get his organs. But I never heard, and his mother even said at one point, which you pointed out, that you know, he's never had any health problems.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but we found out today that it was because of a car accident.
Right.
So
and we didn't know why he was in there. We didn't know why he was in there because they never mentioned none of that.
Nothing.
You know, we had to find out through the news that the kid was trying to help somebody on the side of the highway.
And that's That's
God bless his soul. Let me say that right now because he was doing the right thing.
Right.
On his way back to his car, he got hit by a car on the highway. They didn't tell us that at all. Like a 20-minute video, 20-minute live, and all they was talking about was they're doing this, they trying to do that, organ harvesting ring and all this, and they trying to take my son. Okay, like you said, Jizzle, this is a tough situation for any parent,
right,
to lose a loved one, like they lost their son, and my heart goes out to you. But you have to be real, and you cannot bash anybody's name or anybody's reputation like a hospital because you are suffering through something that's unimaginable, like losing a kid.
Right.
I can't say no more about it. It's just how I feel.
Cupcake say I was in a coma for 3 days, but on life support for 45. And things take time sometimes. I just, if I'm not medically inclined, I'm not just gonna sit up here. If the doctor leaves, I'm not gonna sit up here and just keep pumping and think that's gonna work. Like I'm pretty sure at that, in those stages, in those points, there's critical things that they do at certain times for certain reasons. And I don't know any of that, but I'm going to let them do what they're going to do. He said he got hit by a car trying to help someone. Yeah, he got out the car. He seen someone out on the road that needed help, just, stranded or something. Who knows, but got out, and this ended up being the case. D-Love say, if I was any good health-wise, because it goes to the highest bidder, not the most in need. And that's the medical system that we know, and that's the medical system that causes the doubt of the effect of, I think, people like this family having that in their mind because they know that. And I think a lot of people notice, if you got infinite disposal of money, you're going to get treated. You're going to get your kidney. You're going to get your liver, whatever, on the list because you have that.
Right.
And if you, so that is definitely, that's a good point.
And when the live started, not the one that we showed you, because there's another one, like we stated, that's a whole lot longer than that one. Nothing was told to the viewers of the live of how he got there. All that was presented to us is how they felt at that time. And I know that had to be hard for them to have their son in this predicament where he's flatlining. But you got to understand, it's not fair. What we didn't see is what the doctors may have, and I don't know if they did or not, so don't hold me to it. We don't know what the doctors did before they hit that live button, because all we know is what we seen. Hell, the doctors could have did all they could. All right, we done spent 15 minutes trying to resuscitate this young man. We call it here. And they said, no, that's not enough. Like I said, I don't know if that's the case.
Right.
We don't know. And people will play it. Let me stop. Let me just stop right there. Because I don't even go into that. But yeah, we just want to bring that story to y'all, man.
Yeah. And who knows? I might have did the same thing. I don't know if I would have televised it, because the thing is, emotionally, I don't think I would even be able to be in a space to operate a phone. My thumb already, I feel like, is big as shit for this little ass phone. I don't even know emotionally if I would be in a space to sit here and even crank up a live stream. Like, to tell you the truth, to do this and to be in that moment and use words like doctors getting sued. Like, when I hear that, I hate to say it, but it brings out it makes me think there's something else going on and there's other motivations going on. And I would hope that would not be the case. But I would think of if I was in this, which I can never say if, but I do know one thing. If I'm in this position, my mind wouldn't go be to tell them, yeah, we're gonna call the news, we're gonna do whatever. If we really feel like this, we're gonna get a lawyer, we're gonna do the stuff that's not public to get some type of justice if I feel like this medical malpractice is happening. But that wouldn't have been my I'm sorry, that wouldn't have been my first reaction.
Right, especially if there was no evidence of what they were saying. If you had solid evidence of what you're putting out on this live, then yes, you had every right to do so. But you're gonna have to prove it. And saying something and you're basing it off of total emotions, don't do that, man. That's not cool to anybody. You know, doctors, police, which we have our feelings about those, but when you do that type of things, you shedding a negative light on a company like a hospital, and now you have people questioning what they do, all because you was emotional, and you have every right to be because you lost a son, but it's still not right for you to blame it on somebody who had nothing to do with his death. That's just facts. I always side on the side of right. That's just me. I'm always be that way, and nobody can change that.
Yeah, and definitely much love, Cupcake. I'm glad that you've seen it through and dealing with what you have dealt with. So I definitely did want to say that. D-Love said, I think you need witnesses. They were openly mistreated, in my opinion. And the thing for me, when it comes to the mistreatment, I just want to touch on this before we get up out of here, because we've talked about a lot. But as far as what treatment was rendered, I don't know at what time or how far deep into it, or all of that. But regardless, the fact that on the other live stream, the doctor actually was in there. He wasn't actively pumping, but he was in there with them, the doctor they were talking about. And then on other streams, I seen, because there's 3 streams. On other streams, I seen that there was no doctor there. You seen doctors walking back and forth behind the door and standing there behind the door. And at that point, I'm pretty sure that they had talked to their supervisors, talked to their higher ups about what's going on, and gave them the situation, because it's being live streamed on Facebook. That it's openly being live streamed. So of course they're gonna get a quick coaching, like, hey, look, as far as you're a doctor and you're this and that, but when it comes down to it, I do feel like when it comes to the mistreatment, I feel like the doctor should at least been present the complete time that the family is going through this emotional situation. It's hard to say because we don't know what other things were going on, but I feel like presence can mean more and reassurance can mean more. The reassurance to the family, to me, is the mistreatment. The fact that they were saying all of this, and I didn't really hear anything from the doctors when it came to status and reassuring the family, look, we're doing the best we can. This is this and that is that. We tried this. There's only a certain few things we can do at this point, and we're trying those things. I feel like if that was not done correctly, because we only seen the live stream, if that was not done correctly, then I feel like that would be the biggest mixed treatment thing in this, is communicating with the family and trying to keep that thing, keep it, keep it cool type of thing. Let's stay here with it.
And it's a if, because we didn't see what happened prior to that live button. And if they call, this is the death time. They ain't gonna do nothing after that. So it may sound harsh with what I'm gonna say, but it's the truth. If they call it, he died 1:21 a.m. Just throwing a number out there. They're not gonna do anything else. And then all of a sudden, they say, "Fuck you, get out of here," and then they go to doing what they doing. The doctor don't have to be in there. He shouldn't have to, because I just told you your son is dead, and they did all of that CPR, compressions, all that. He never came back. They knew he was dead. So what you said is true if they didn't try.
Right. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
But yeah.
We're going to go ahead and get about it, man. I just want to say thank you all for being here, man. We was riding out 14, 16 people the whole night, man. I salute, man. That made me fucking happy tonight, man. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
We're
going to be back next week, Tuesday, right on time. You know, keep this thing consistent. Keep this thing going, man. This is episode 30 in this thing. We come back with episode 31 next week, Tuesday, same time.
Yeah. Make sure you're here, man. We gonna keep the energy going. Make sure we have another dope live for you. Make sure we have the best. Like I said, if it ain't big business, we ain't talking about it. So y'all make sure y'all tune in next week, man. But tonight, being that tonight ended with this type of story, I think the best song to go out with, bro.
What's that?
Angels Around Me, man.
Let's go.
Hey, man, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
We stand alone, nigga.
I'm looking up to the sky, and I know you're looking down on me. When it gets tough and I don't know why, better know that it's some angels around me. Angels around me.
Sometimes I be thinking that nobody listens when I speak on the way that I feel. So I just live like that's what it is. And all of my feelings, I keep them on chill. But the anger just builds. Like why am I hanging in here with the pain that's remaining in here? So I just keep on just playing the field. I'm living my life and not playing my will. I'm a man for real. I cannot stand it here. I'm sending the Lord an appeal. I'm keeping it real. Cause others don't live like I live. They been rich since they was kids. They be making me pissed. So why am I living like this? This life it be giving me fit. Cause when I be down, you giving me kick. And half of the evil ain't feeling the shit. But them the ones living so rich. Lord, can you tell me the difference? It gotta be something I'm missing. Cause I pay attention, divine intervention. It seems like it's broken when my name is mentioned. It sound like I'm bitching. Cause I'ma go hard for my mission. My heart has been scarred with ambition. This is the part that I want you to listen. I hope you don't miss it. Cause one day I'm coming to visit. I know I done sinned ever since the beginning. And I ask for forgiveness every time that I did it. Sometimes I don't get it. And I can admit it. This act that you gave me, I feel like I ain't fit. I'ma need your permission to go in the trenches and fix everything that you say that I didn't. Just understand that I was busy. And I know that you're busy. I'm on the job till I finish.
I'm looking up to the sky, and I know you're looking down on me. When it gets tough and I don't know why, better know that it's some angels around me. Angels around me. I'm looking up to the sky, and I know you're looking down on me. When it gets tough and I don't know why, better know that it's some angels around me. Angels around me. Yeah, we take this life day by day, looking up to the sky, wondering why. When it's right in our face, it's no surprise. Sometimes them L's ain't got no lesson. You did everything right, but you feel like life just keep on testing you. Shortfalls, no, it's time to get right back up. All these assumptions.
I just want to pause it. I'm gonna get right back to it. My bad, boss. Salute Miss Young in the building. But yeah, D-Love, I'm glad you, and that's the thing, that's why I like the chat, man, because people can disagree, and I see it feeds the commentary, the disagreement. I ain't gonna lie. And I respect the disagreement because you see it a different way, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Ultimately, I just wanted to. Oh, I ain't on camera. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to say that before we rock out. We're gonna keep it rocking, man.
All these assumptions, why am I guilty? No more pity party, come on, get it started. I got angels around me, regardless of what they say or what they seem like. What do you mean? It's not a nigga that can knock me off my square. What you know about that there? What you know about that there? Yeah. Them voices said, move around. And then they told me, cool it down. You think you know me? I know I do. It was my homie. That part is true, and it's still the same. That will never change. Even when I was going through some things, I was watching, but I knew that you would make it through the rain. Shit, I knew you would. Now you back on your feet. Thanks for watching me. Keep on rocking beats. I'm on Flood the Streets 365, 7 days a week. And he told me you could pump the brakes when you sleep eternally. Now you here with me, watching over yours, guide their destiny. Pass your boy the torch, that's the recipe. Angels watching you, angels watching me. I'm looking up to the sky, and I know you looking down on me. When it gets tough and I don't know why, better know that there's some angels around me. Angels around me.
It feel the positivity energy, so I know it gotta be some angels around me. You can keep the negativity energy, you are not my homie, and I wait it, I'ma let you clown me. I'm tryna go up in the air where the clouds be. I know my grandpa and my grandma looking down here, and Mother Blake and Big Blake up at the gate. We'll be all there soon, so you ain't gotta wait. I'm keeping my faith, rebuking the hate. 2 middle fingers to the devil face, what you wanna say? Ain't no time to be scared, I never been scared. I'd rather be up in heaven, rapping right there in front of the gate. I'm holding my head up, ain't got no time to waste. While you hustling around, I don't have the time to play. Cause the devil been on my back and my ass. I almost copped the work and went back to my past. I'm talking about get to the money fast, coke, crack, and gas. Cause I can still flip it, cause it still live in me. I got green chillin', that's the reason that I'm chillin'. I ain't tryna go live up in nobody prison. Been there, done that. They gon' really have to kill me if I go back. Ain't nothing chicken in me like 4 black. Way too authentic with it like a throwback. As I sit back and think, looking from another angle, I got a whole lot of guardian angels. They in the field like they play for the angels. Looking down on us like a pair of ankles. We gon' hold it down here like an anchor. Like a prophet, I'ma keep speaking that God flow. If they know like I know, then I know they know. I'm fly up like the Holy Ghost.
I'm looking up to the sky, and I know you looking down on me. When it gets tough and I don't know why, better know that it's some angels around me. Angels around me. I'm looking up to the sky,